Hi guys. Um this week was honestly the most overwhelming week I've had so far. We had our med math exam today and it was a joke. We basically all felt the same way. Like, it was so much harder than we thought it was gonna be. We were going over things in class. They made it seem like it was gonna be not a piece of cake, but just fairly simple. If you know your grade school math, you should be able to pass. But they threw things on there that we never seen. Like, at some point they had us calculating dosages, but it was from the medication labels. And of course we've all seen a medication label before, but we're coming from other bachelor's degrees. You can't just assume that people know how to read medication labels. It was just really tricky. We kind of felt slighted. One of our preceptors had a little attitude today. I guess someone complained that we weren't getting enough experience in our clinical class before we get to the hospital and the nursing home for the other girls. So she was pissed. She stormed in, had an attitude with us, basically told us off about how we're supposed to be reviewing things prior to class. And it was kind of frustrating because we're all reviewing things prior to class. We're all watching the videos, but that has nothing to do with us wanting to be more hands-on in the clinical setting. But when we get to the hospital, we're all gonna just be sitting there shaking, like, because I feel as though instead of her taking that as constructive criticism as a preceptor, she kind of took it as, you're saying I'm not doing anything and I'm not doing my job. And it was more so, no, we're not saying you're not doing your job. We just want to know if we can get more hands-on with it in class. When I get in person, it's a real human being. It's not the same as these mannequins that are sitting in the bed. And then we had to sit through our whole clinical with her basically being really tense and having an attitude with us, and then take the exam. And then the exam was BS, essentially. Like, I'm pretty sure we all did pretty good because we studied and we knew the basics, so we just went off of that. But if we don't pass with a 90 or higher, we can't give meds in the hospital. And honestly, us not passing is just giving us more opportunity to go say, hey, we never learned that. You never showed us medication labels. I feel confident. It was just kind of like, okay, now there's no easing in anymore. We're here, it's happening, it's real, and this is kind of the reality. You're going to deal with attitudes, whatever profession you're in. You're going to deal with people not showing you stuff, and we're going to have to do it on our own. So I kind of just have to get used to that. Everyone's just been really nurturing. So to see this dynamic, it was kind of weird. But yeah, I think we'll be okay. I think we all passed, honestly. We'll see. I'll let you guys know what happens with that. Hey guys, so I have my first exam coming up next week. It's for my clinical role development class. It's for we call it Adult 1 because it has to do with adults. So right now I'm just going through each chapter and outlining everything that is important through those chapters. This is what she told us we need to know for the exam. So I'm still going to outline all the chapters, even though I have a list, and just check off that I'm putting everything in the outlines that's on that list that she gave us. So that was the first chapter. It's pretty simple. It's critical thinking. Then the second chapter is about like assessment. So we're just going through ADPI. It's the method for the nursing process, basically. And then after that, we go into more detail. So the first couple of chapters is just knowing your stuff, as far as applying it to everyday nursing. And then after that, it goes into like the nitty gritty stuff. So she wants us to know some components from clinical too. So we need to know the things from lecture as well as the stuff from clinical. So right now I'm just focused on the lecture so that I can go over clinical stuff, which should be okay since it's more hands-on. Hey guys. The library has these rooms that you can be in for up to 3 to 4 hours. So it's Friday and I came here. I don't know where to look. It's really weird, so I'm sorry if my eyes are like all over the place. But yeah, you can have these rooms for up to 3 to 4 hours. So right now it's like 12:30. I think I'm gonna be here till 3 or 4. I got lunch with me. I brought it and I put it in the fridge downstairs. There's like a whole lounge area with lockers and like 3 fridges, 5 microwaves, because we like share this building with like med school and everything, so some of them are like here all day. So yeah, I might eat my lunch, see how I feel. If I want to keep going, I'll come back in here and try to I'll come back in here and try to go in the quiet study area. But if I feel tired, I'll go home and take a nap. Right now I'm still doing my outlines from yesterday. I have like 3 more chapters to go to outline, and then I'm gonna move on to pathophysiology because I have a quiz every week in that class. I didn't go to the gym this morning. I did legs yesterday, and for some reason my arms are sore. I think it's because I started deadlifting, and for some reason I feel it in my arms too, so I might have to work on my form because I don't think that's a good thing. But anyway, today's my mom's birthday, but tomorrow we're taking her to go see Lion King. She keeps asking me where we're going. I just keep saying New York because I'm not telling her. She always wants to know things. But yeah, so that should be fun. And yeah, so I'm gonna get back to study. Talk to you guys later.